Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover the period of June 1st to the 15th, 2025. The links to your playlist and to your other placements for a more complete reading are, as always, down below in the description box. So Gemini, ready to start? Because first we're going to look at the planets, how they're influencing you, and then we're going to take a look at the tarot to see what message is going to come through. So let's start with, of course, Venus, the planet of beauty and love, because this month it's going to invite you to slow down and go inside of yourself. Venus is going to be stepping into Taurus. It's going to be entering Taurus on the 6th of June. So what you're going to be seeing around you and feeling is softness, slowing things down. Love is going to feel sweeter. But of course, your heart wants something stable, not simply sweetness. So how do you compromise that? Or do you have to compromise that? Not really. Just stay grounded. And then let love bloom. Okay? You're going to be inspired to rest and reconnect with the parts of yourself that you might have put aside. That's why we need this stillness, okay? So for you, Gemini, stillness is going to become very sacred. Use this time to dream, to heal, and also to soften your inner world. Okay, then on the 8th of June, Mercury is going to be entering Cancer. So it means that all these conversations are going to start to become very affectionate. You're going to be pulling out memories from the past. It's time to speak from your heart, okay? In this way, you can build bridges and deepen trust, but be vulnerable because remember, real wisdom begins in a soft mind. Then what happens, because this is just the beginning, this is a setting the stage. On the next day, on the 9th, Jupiter is going to be stepping into Cancer. And this is going to mark the start of a year-long cycle about deep emotions and opening your heart, because June is a month that is full of emotional magic. So you're going to have to capture what really means a lot to you, what really matters to you, capture it and make it grow from the inside of you out. Okay. Now, if you were feeling a little bit insecure regarding your next steps, well, start thinking, because this is the year that you're going to build something very deeply rooted and very real. Love and simply togetherness are here to stay, are here to last. Okay. So Gemini, the beginning of this year-long journey for you is going through your second house of value and finances and personal resources. So for you in particular, it's going to be a green light to build abundance from the inside out, financially and emotionally. Okay, on the 11th of June, we're going to have a full moon in Sagittarius. And this is going to illuminate your personal growth. That is, what have you done? Everything that you've done to bring you to where you are now, the here and now. Okay. So what you're going to see, Gemini, is for some of you, it's going to bring closures to relationship patterns where you were overgiving or overcompromising yourself. You're going to be releasing what no longer feels reciprocal. Okay, you're going to find that balance. And then what's going to happen? Jupiter is going to square with Saturn. This means that there's going to be a little bit of a tug of war between you feeling optimistic and you feeling realistic. But don't worry, it's not a drawback or anything. In fact, it's pretty good. It's an invitation from the universe to say, align with your vision, with integrity. Stay true to yourself, and the universe will find you. Okay, Gemini, now let's see what messages come through. Okay, that card wanted to come out. I see it. Yeah, wants to come out. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles starting off in the reverse. Okay. Are you spending a little bit too much? Okay. Are you having fun? Okay. Let's see. We're starting off spending. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. We've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So you're a little bit afraid of change. Of releasing. We were talking about releasing, closing relationship patterns, and maybe things that don't feel reciprocal. You're afraid of releasing it, but come the new moon, the full moon, come the full moon, you might just do that. You're thinking about it at the beginning of the month. There might be something that, yeah, it's like you're too overgiving, you're too overcompromised. So you're thinking about it. Okay, let's see what else we have for Gemini. That's important for them to know in the month of June, the first 2 weeks of June for Gemini. Ooh, you're taking time out for yourself to go and think. Yeah, you're thinking about the changes. Because, in fact, as I said, this is cycle with Jupiter entering Cancer. It's the start of a major year-long cycle. Very important. And wisely, you are pulling back. You're taking some time, some space to yourself to think about it and to reflect. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card in the reverse. You have, yeah, you're feeling a little bit unbalanced at the moment. That's why you're going into hermit mode, because you want to get rid of that feeling. See how it's coming out, and the hermit's right in the middle. You've got this imbalanced feeling about you that you want to fix things and you want to feel good. And that's why you're retreating a little bit, and you're going inside, and you're thinking about what is that you really want. Okay. Because you're not, whoa, okay. You're not able to manifest. You'd like to. There's something that's, you're feeling that you can't do it, but you do have the capabilities. So that's why the stars had told you to release what is not reciprocal, because you're doing a little bit too much, while someone else may not be. Now, this can be anywhere in whatever sphere. Okay, 2, we have the High Priestess as well in reverse. Yeah, it's, you've got that, your intuition is also repressed because you know you can do it. You're not listening to your intuition because you can't hear it. That's another reason why you're retreating, and you're thinking about it, and you're thinking about these changes. This is the cycle that's about to start, that's getting you ready. Ooh, generous. Okay, and in fact, look what happens. You've got so many choices to choose from. You're going to sit back and you're going to realize, look, I can't do this, but I know I'm capable of it. So what should I do? Okay, you've got a lot of choices to make. Some good, some less good, but you've got a lot of choices to make. And it's actually a good card to have the abundance of choices. Let's see what happens. Okay, the 6 of Wands. You're not getting your rewards. Another thing that's bothering you is that you're not getting the rewards that you would like to get. And that's what's influencing also your choices. Interesting. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles, which is, yeah, you're thinking about you're thinking back so much, Gemini. You're reflecting. Okay. And in fact, at the very beginning, I had said that the June is starting to invite you to slow down and go inside. And that's exactly what I see you doing. Exactly. You're going in, you're thinking about a lot of things. You realize, you know that you have a lot of choices. You know about this. And you're thinking about everything in the past, what went well, what didn't go well, and you're making your choices. You're reflecting a lot. That's good. Let's see if there's anything else, because it looks like June for you is a moment of change, reflection and change. You're going inwards. Okay. Let's see. We've got Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you are a very, very practical person. You're also very generous and very nurturing. That's why the card before had said, the stars had said, if you've been overgiving or overcompromise yourself. This is how you are. You give a lot. You're very generous. Okay. And in fact, what you're reflecting here on the choices, you're realizing a lot of things. It's because you were too generous in the past. It's because you were too overgiving. And it looks like you're going to realize this and make a slight change. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. So when you come through this realization, it's going to give you a moment of sadness because you've realized it. But you realize that you're a very good person, okay? And that's what brings you the moment of sadness. And then we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse, because simply you are, you're going to be picking up a little bit of momentum, okay? You're going to be picking it up. There is slowness in the air, but that's the entire month. What I see you doing afterwards is simply picking up the momentum, okay? You weren't prepared for this, but with the reflection, you're going to be picking it up, and you're going to start deciding which one of these 7 cups is going to be yours. Okay, Gemini, a very soft month of reflection, just like everyone else, basically. But you have a lot of choices to make, a lot to choose from, okay? So it's looking good. Best of luck, Gemini. In the meantime, to find out what choices you make, we're going to have to wait till the next Tarotscope reading. So in the meantime, thank you for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, Gemini, from Angel.